What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia, and this is the full body resistance band workout.
We'll work on building lean muscle and strength.
Today's routine requires long exercise bands.
Now let's go. Before we begin our workout, let's start with a warm-up. Our first move is going to be a butt kick plus a reach, so a 2-for-1. My arms are up in front, and at the same time, I'm going to alternate kicking back with my right heel and then my left heel, and reaching up as high as I can, finishing ideally with those biceps by your ears, and then pulling down from the elbows, side to side here. That butt kick is really working out or warming up quadriceps, hamstrings, even a little glutes. You can feel those shoulders starting to warm up.
Oh my goodness, yep.
And
I feel
5,
the shoulder burn.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now let's warm up that posterior chain. We're gonna do a good morning plus a T rotation. My feet are hip width apart. My hands are at my side. I'm gonna hinge at my hips, little bend in my knees, back stays straight. Feel that stretch in your backside. Now, rotate straight arm up to the right, rotate straight arm to the left, back down, stand up. So that's 1, repeat. So stretching that butt back behind you on that good morning as you're hinging. And repeat. Eyes are following that hand on the T rotation. Great for that thoracic spine mobility, as well as our shoulders, chest, back. Just a couple of warm-up moves today, so we're getting picked a couple of very efficient moves. Last one, in 3, 2, 1, 0. Stand up, and we're ready to rock and roll, baby. Okay, first move today is gonna be a front-loaded reverse lunge. So we're gonna grab our band. Now, I have a couple of bands here. I'm gonna grab the heavier of the two. If you do have a few available to you, we recommend mixing up the resistance throughout the routine, depending on the muscle groups that are being worked. In this case, we're working out our legs, big muscle group here to start, so a heavier weight. I'm placing this band underneath my left foot. I'm gonna bring these handles up into a rack position to create that resistance. Now I'm gonna step back with my right foot, both knees bend into 90, back up, that's 1. So today's workout is gonna be timed. We're not gonna count reps. We're gonna do half on this side, switch halfway through on the other side. Ready, and begin. I want you to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up.
Good job.
Keeping that core braced and tight here. No loose core.
Head up, chest up.
Oh, that's so true. We don't want to bend over on this one. And switch. Same move, opposite side now. So I'm getting that band under the middle of my foot. Back up and begin. Now you may notice that it's preferred to wear shoes on this. You don't have to, but it will get uncomfortable having that band under your foot as an anchor without them. Let's work on our hamstrings, glutes, quadriceps, even a little shoulders, just supporting this weight.
3, 2, 1, and break for this one.
All right, so we're gonna give our legs a break. We're gonna work on our back next with a big pulling exercise, a bent over row. So I'm gonna keep this same band, and now I'm actually gonna wrap it around my feet twice here. So really the point is to adjust the length by going around 2 times. So see I'm going under and over. Now my band is really short here. And that's gonna allow me to have resistance at the bottom of this movement.
Might take you a little bit to
Yeah, to get into position,
to
especially
figure
if it's your
out the
first time.
movement here. There we go.
I'm gonna bend my knees, hinge at my waist, 45-degree angle. Here's your starting position. Now I'm gonna pull back from my elbows. You can see now you should have resistance even at the bottom of the move. We're gonna do this one for 45 seconds. Here we go, and begin. Pulling back from those elbows. Controlled movement. Control the way down as well as the way up. Head stays in line with the spine, and those elbows lead the way. That's your key on this one. Don't pull back from the hands, but instead pull back from the elbows.
Inhale when you bring those handles down. Exhale as you bring them up.
And this is a no repeat routine, so we're only gonna see each one of these exercises one time. Get through
That's
this
it.
one set.
You have about 10 seconds left.
Come on, let's go, keep it up. Working that upper back as well as your biceps and forearms.
3, 2, 1, and break.
All right, we're gonna blast those shoulders next with a Seesaw shoulder press. Now, I'm gonna switch my handles on over to a lighter band.
Good idea.
If you have a lighter band, I recommend using it. Again, adjusting our resistance depending on the muscle groups.
So smaller muscle group, lighter resistance band.
That's right. It makes sense, right? We wouldn't want to use the same weight for our legs that we would for our shoulders. All right, so I'm gonna get set up. Only gonna place this band underneath one foot. In the middle of that foot, you can either take a staggered stance or a neutral stance. It's up to you. We're gonna bring those hands up to their in line with our chin, and our elbows come in. So they're not here, they're at a 45, right in between. Now I'm gonna press up with my right arm, and then up with my left. Seesaw, right, left.
Ooh, for
Here we go.
45 seconds.
Ready, hit it. Breathing throughout. Core stays engaged. When one's coming up, the other's coming down. All those shoulders are gonna be feeling good by the end of this one.
Oh yeah.
They already are, to be honest. And again, adjusting your resistance accordingly. If you're doing this one, you can't get through the full time, then lower your resistance. If it's too easy and you're like, Joshua, I don't even know what you're talking about here. This is easy. Well, up the resistance.
And if you don't know who Joshua is, that's Coach Kozak.
Oh, that's my real name.
That's his real name.
That's true.
You might be like, who?
Who? Who is that?
Not much left in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break.
Excellent.
Ooh.
We're gonna return back to our back with this next one. We're gonna do a straight arm reverse fly. A little different setup on this one. My feet are still hip width apart, 2 feet on the band, bend my knees, and now I'm gonna switch my handles, right? So I got this cross going here. Now, keeping straight arms, I'm going to pull apart, squeeze the middle of my back and return. You're gonna need a lighter resistance band on this one.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. I want you to squeeze that middle of your back on every repetition, and then control the way back down. Temptation here is just to allow those hands to shoot back down. But fight that temptation. Control both ends of the move here.
Exhale as you bring those arms up. So exhale here, inhale as you slowly bring those arms down.
So it's working our rhomboids, that middle back, some traps, our scapular muscles. Not much left. Here we go. And 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna return back to a heavier weight for this next one. We're going back to our lower body with a front-loaded sumo deadlift. So don't be afraid to go heavier on this next movement. Switching our resistance here.
Like a brain exercise. That last time I connected my resistance bands together, not the handles. So
that's not gonna work. All right. Wide stance, we call it a sumo stance. Toes are pointed out on this one. And we're gonna get those hands up into a rack position like we did on that reverse lunge to begin with. Now I'm gonna sit back, weight in my hips, knees go out, back up. Here we go. Ready.
Ooh, 45 seconds.
Hit it. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Driving through that midfoot on this one. So you shouldn't be falling back onto your heels, and you shouldn't be falling forward onto your toes. Right through the center. Notice how we're both keeping our head, chest up. We're not getting halfway down and then bending over, right? Again, good posture.
Ooh.
Full range of motion.
Feel that lower body light up.
Again, working those hamstrings, glutes, some quads, lower back as well.
Come on, not much left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break.
All right. Now I'm gonna go back to a lighter weight for our next one. We're gonna work on our chest with an underhand chest press. So again, recommendation is to use a lighter resistance for this next one. It's gonna work our chest, shoulders, triceps. We're gonna get this band set up. We're gonna get a split position or a stagger position. And I'm actually gonna put the band under my back foot. Then my hands are in front here. Elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Elbows are to my side. I'm gonna press out and up. Return back down. Out and up, forward. All right, here we go. Again, keeping that back foot locked to the floor. Ready, begin. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Elbows coming to those sides. Squeeze that chest at the top. Like I said, chest, triceps, even some shoulders here, you'll feel it. Really getting that. Don't turn this into a curl.
Good point.
Make sure you're pressing forward. Those palms stay up. Almost like you're punching straight out.
Come
Last
on, not
10
much
seconds.
left.
Come on, 10 seconds. What do you got? Oh, feels good. Come on. Getting closer to those goals with every rep in 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Let's light up our core with this next one. We're gonna do an overhead oblique crunch. We need a lighter to a medium resistance band. And I'm gonna split this band apart. So I'm gonna grab it overhead, pull it apart, and that's my starting position. So you should just already be starting to feel it as you're pulling it apart. Now I'm gonna bring my right elbow to my right knee, crunch into it, back to starting position, left side, left elbow, left knee, crunch. So we're getting that oblique crunch, core is engaged throughout, ready, and begin. So if you can't quite get that knee all the way up to the elbow, that's all right. Doing the best you can. I want you to try to work on this lateral plane here. So don't bring the knee in front, if you will, but instead bringing it out to the side, squeezing that oblique, which is that side abdominal muscle. So one side is contracting and the other side is stretching here.
Hold on to your balance there.
Oh, working balance as well, getting the heart rate up.
Come on, 10 more seconds.
Finishing strong here. Core is engaged throughout, keeping it tight and braced. For 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ooh, excellent work.
All right, so that's kind of like a pre-warm up for our lats for this next one. I'm gonna go back to a heavier band and we're gonna do a band lat pull down. So again, I'm gonna start overhead, heavier band this time though. Pulling apart. So again, my hands have to be close enough together where I can pull apart to get them about shoulder width apart. Now I'm gonna pull down from my elbows, lean back slightly, bring that band to my chest, back up, squeeze my back at the bottom every time. Ready, begin. Slight bend in our knees. Good, stable stance.
You're gonna exhale as you bring the band down and lean ever so slightly back. Inhale as you go back up.
And squeeze and contract that back at the bottom every time.
You can really begin to feel those big back muscles light up.
Yeah, our latissimus dorsi or lat muscles, that big back muscle under your arms. Making sure to breathe, no breath holding here.
Nope.
Come on.
10 seconds left.
Staying strong, finishing strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ooh, nice work.
All right, so we're gonna stick with the heavy band for our next one. It's a combination move working on our posterior chain. That's our whole backside. So this one's gonna hit hamstrings, glutes, lower back, even our upper back. We're gonna do an RDL plus a shrug. So this one, we're gonna need to take that band and actually double it up around our feet for that lower starting position. Remember how we did earlier? Because we wanna have resistance at the bottom of our movement here. There we go. And
Try to get it as even as you can on both sides.
Yeah.
Just gonna have to feel it and move your feet around.
Standing straight up. I'm gonna have a little bend in my knees. Now that RDL Romanian deadlift, my hips go back. Keeping the same bend in my knees throughout. Feel that stretch in my backside. Now hips come forward and shrug, bringing my shoulders to my ears. So butt back, butt forward, shrug. Ready? And begin. Really feeling that stretch in your backside as you hinge, almost like you're trying to touch your hips to the wall behind you. And on that shrug, we're working our trap muscles or trapezius muscles, big upper back muscles by your neck and ears. Core stays tight. We want our back straight on this. Notice how our backs do not round as we go down. Our shoulders stay retracted.
Head stays in line with that spine. 10 seconds left.
Core is engaged, not loose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, finish it. And 0.
Nice job.
Next up, let's work on our triceps. That's that big group of muscles in the back of our arm. We are going to use a lighter band for this one. Our feet are hip width apart. I'm gonna have a little bend in my knees, bending over 45-degree angle. I'm gonna bring my elbows up, and that's my starting position. Palms are facing back, extending at my arm. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Ready, and begin. Tricep kickbacks coming at you. Trying your best to only move that elbow joint here. Notice how my upper arm is like locked into place. And then extending and squeezing the back of the arm here. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up.
Come on, you got it. You gotta smile through this one because those triceps don't take much.
No, they start to burn pretty quick.
Come on.
Think of how good you're gonna feel when this one's all done. We got 10 seconds left.
That's it.
Fighting through it, fighting through it. Let's go, come on, HASfit Tribe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, break.
All right, give the triceps a break, and now we're gonna work on our biceps now, the other side of that arm with an ISO 90 plus reverse curl combination. Again, keeping with my lighter band here. I'm gonna take my left arm, palm is facing down, wrist is locked in here at a 90-degree angle at the elbow. Opposite arm and hand is pointed down. I'm gonna do a full range of motion reverse curl. So we'll go half on this side, switch, half on the other side.
Ooh.
Ready, hit it. All the way up, all the way down. Keep that opposite side locked in. Elbows stay locked into your side as well.
Come on.
Controlling the way down. Don't allow that weight to flop back down. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1. Same move, opposite side now. Working not only our biceps, but our forearms and grip as well. Gonna adjust that weight whenever you see it necessary. Here we go, but we got only 5 more seconds. Let's go, finish strong.
Almost there, almost there.
3, 2, 1, 0. All right, shaking those arms out. I'm gonna stick with this lighter band for our next one. We're gonna do an upright external rotation, great for our shoulders as well as our rear deltoids, upper back. I'm only gonna have this weight under one, or the band under 1 foot for this one. And then I'm gonna bring my elbows up to my side, 90-degree angle, pulling back from the hands, and then return under control. Here we go, ready, and begin.
Ooh. Now you know why we're only under 1 foot, not 2 feet.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's one way to adjust resistance. If you get here and it's too easy, you can go under 2 feet and make it harder. That's a fun thing about resistance bands. They can be adjusted in many different ways to work for you and to work for that movement. Pulling back on those hands, keep those elbows up.
Come on, 15 seconds.
This is great for our posture, that whole upper back. Great if you experience shoulder pain. These are often the muscle groups that need work. In 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey, there it is. It's time, folks. Okay.
We were on the same.
Yeah, I mean, close enough, right?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to switch to a heavier band next because we're moving back to our lower body. Upper body had a few there in a row. So now it's time to put that lower body to work with some pulse squats. This one's going to burn out that lower body very effectively, I would say. And if not, then I would say you're probably not using enough resistance. So just a little hint there. All right, so we're gonna get set up in that front-loaded position that we've been in a couple times today, but with our feet hip width apart, band under the middle of our feet, coming up into that rack position. We're gonna do a full range of motion squat on the way down, all the way down. Come up about a quarter of the way, back down. We're just gonna live here for that whole time. Pull squat, gonna burn it out.
Burn it out.
You ready for this, Claudia?
Yep.
That was mildly convincing. Here we go. Ready. Hit it. Hope you're ready out there as well. Come on. Make sure you're breathing here. Nice little pulses. Fighting against that resistance. Don't allow yourself to just cave on your core and totally bend over, but keep that shoulders back, head up.
Yep. Go to your happy place here.
That's it. We didn't say today would be easy. We said it'd be worth it. Can't have change without being challenged, and we're challenging you right here, right now. Come on. Let's go.
Come on, 10 more seconds.
That's it. You got this. 10 seconds is nothing for you. Come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, burns so good. All right, shaking those legs out. I'm gonna go back to a lighter resistance for the next one. We're gonna work on our core with a pal-off press as we catch our breath here. Try to shake that burn out of our legs.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so again, a lighter weight. I'm gonna place this band under both feet in the middle. Feet are pretty close together on this one because I'm gonna bring those elbows into my side. Palms are facing together. Now, I'm gonna brace my core. We've said it a few times today. What I mean by that is a 360-degree brace. Like if you put your hands on your side and I breathe out all the way around, not just in front, all the way around tight. So now I'm tight. I'm gonna press out, maintaining that tightness and use that core as I press out. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, tight core, begin.
Tight core doesn't mean holding your breath.
No.
You're gonna exhale as you push out, inhale as you come back in. So exhale, inhale. You got it.
Focus on those core muscles throughout the whole move. Really working those deep ab muscles, those transverse abdominis muscles. Yes, it's also gonna work your shoulders and your chest. You're not imagining that. We're feeling it there as well.
Ooh.
Come on, dig deep on this one.
You have about 10 more seconds.
Come on, what do you got for 10 seconds? Let's see it right here, right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and excellent work.
That is it. Nice work, Claudia.
Excellent work to you out there.
I'm
Nice little
feeling-
change of pace.
Yeah, I'm feeling good after
like
that
it.
one. Hope you are as well. We're going to move into our cool down. Do not skip this part. It's great to reduce the soreness over the next couple days, as well as just working on some extra mobility and flexibility. And
we all need that.
Always. I can't get enough of it. Our first one's going to be a bent arm wall chest stretch. It's a mouthful. We're going to work our way on over to a wall. You could also use a door frame for this one. Anything you got, really. Elbows bent at a 90-degree angle, close to the wall, hands on the wall, and I'm going to turn away and just hold. So it's a static stretch.
Turning your body an angle away from the wall.
Yeah, away from that arm. Feel that chest open up, as well as the shoulder.
And everyone's angle is going to be different depending on their mobility.
That's right. Holding onto those bands really gives the shoulders an extra workout. So let's make sure we give them some extra love in our stretching. For 3, 2, 1. Same move, opposite side here. Just one set apiece. Again, lower arm is flat on that wall. And we turn away here. I don't know why I always want to put my opposite side arm on the hand on that chest. We'll call that optional. You can have it here.
You can have it anywhere.
Nice, big, deep breaths.
Yep.
Really focus on lowering our heart rate throughout this cool down. And 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Moving to our lower body, we're going to do a standing quad stretch. Now you can do this one on your own. If you got great balance, move on over to a wall or even like a chair. We'll use the wall for this one because we're already here. And we're going to pull back either from your ankle or foot. Keep that knee into your side the best that you can. Not flare it out, right? Again, just a static stretch. We're trying to get to like 85, 90% of what you're capable of. Want a good stretch, but we don't want pain either. Static stretching is best for after our workouts. For 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Same move, opposite side here. Like I said, if you want to test your balance, feel free to do it without anything to help you out. Leave that up to you. Then you got to really focus.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on camera, you want to make sure you don't fall down.
Oh, come on. That's how they know we're not AI. You should fall.
Here we go. I think I saved it.
Pace.
3, 2, 1. Saved it. All right, here we go. Next up, we're going to move into a toe touch plus a scarecrow. Feet are together here. Big dive down deep, trying to either touch our toes if you can, the floor if you can, or maybe just your ankles or your shins or your knees. You're getting down as far as you can here. Really relaxing that spine, dropping down.
Ooh, and your flexibility will get better as you move through this movement, so.
And we're going to stand up with straight arms. Stand up, straight arms. And now pull down from your elbows and hands into a scarecrow. Open that chest up.
Why do they call it a scarecrow?
Because like a scarecrow, right? Out in the field.
Oh.
It's okay. She's been doing it for like 8 years.
I mean,
okay.
Look, I'm a city girl. I've never seen a scarecrow in person. Come on.
I mean, in the movies, right? Back down to that toe touch. Relax. Chin to the chest. We do not spend a lot of time out on the farm, admittedly.
We don't.
Straight arms up. Hips come forward. Pull those hands down. Elbows down. One last one.
Last one.
Dive down deep. Again, relax. Hopefully every time you're getting down a little deeper with that spine. Stretching out that whole posterior. And up. Straight arms. Elbows back. Chest forward. And that is it. Excellent work today. You can check this one off your list. And one of the things that we have found that is most helpful in staying consistent with your exercise routine is following a complete exercise program.
Those exercise programs can be found on the HASfit app.
So download it now and check it out.
Don't forget to like us on your favorite social media channel.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.